Hi and welcome back to Dirtbike Magazine's video series Versus, where we take two like-minded motorcycles, put them in a ring, and shoot them out against each other. Now, this version we're doing is a little bit different. The bikes aren't really like-minded except for the fact of they're two big bore Hondas. One specialty build motorcycle, it's a CR500 engine in a 2006 CR250 two-stroke chassis. The other one is brand new Honda technology, the 2023 Honda CRF450R, and this one is in the special 50th anniversary edition trim. Now the two motorcycles, like we said, really not a comparison, but how can we not want to shoot out a specially built CR500 two-stroke against a brand new CR450R four-stroke? It's just good times. So this CR500, like we said, is a 2006 CR250 chassis with around 2006, early 2000s, mid 2000s CR500 engine. This bike was built specifically to race Mammoth Mountain Motocross. We have a full video on it. You can check our YouTube channel out, but it was built specifically to race the Mammoth Mountain Motocross for Jeff Ward around 2006, 2007. This bike has a lot of stuff that you cannot find anymore. It's got specialty internal, it's got the Pro Circuit, the ignition and clutch cover you can't find, and if you found, you're gonna pay an arm and a leg for it. Mark Samuels raced this bike at the 2022 Mammoth Mountain Motocross and said that he had a blast on it. In contrast, the 2023 CRF450R is the latest technology out of Honda's camp. This bike has updates from last year. It's got a smaller throttle body, it's designed to be a lot smoother, new updates to the frame. So this bike, like we said, the latest technology from Honda. If you want all the full details on both of these motorcycles, we have full stories coming out on both of these motorcycles in the printed issue of Dirtbike Magazine. They will go online at dirtbikemagazine.com. That's enough talking. We're gonna go ride them. So we spent a day riding these motorcycles back to back, and it's very interesting there's a, almost 20-year gap in between these two motorcycles and when they were first originally produced. So there's a lot of technology differences. One's fuel injected, one's carbureted, one's a two-stroke, one's a four-stroke. It's surprising that they could still be kind of similar. They have a Honda feel to them. One is the new Honda feel, the other one is the old school Honda two-stroke feel. The CR500 is a fun bike to ride. Maybe not a fun bike to race, but it's a fun bike to ride. It's got power wherever you want. You gotta jump it different than you do the new four-stroke. You have to come into corners different. You have to change your riding style, but it still feels like a Honda. The CR450, a lot easier to ride. Doesn't take as much body English into it. You don't have to ride the clutch as much. On a CR500, you don't really have to ride the clutch as much as you would a 250 or that of a 125, but you still do use the clutch more than you would on a CR450. The 450 four-stroke is just smoother. It's confidence inspiring. It might not be as stable at high speeds, but it's got a smoother roll on. It's got a smoother just all the way around. In general, people can go faster on the new CR450, and I don't think it's because of technology. I think it's because it's a four-stroke. People that want the excitement of a hit down low and a two-stroke power band, you can't beat a CR500. So like we said before, these two bikes aren't something that you would shoot them out back to back normally. We just had both of them. One is basically a factory built CR500 two-stroke in an aluminum frame, and we want as much time to ride it as possible. We don't want to really give it back. And the other one is brand new technology. So it is shocking to see how far technology has come, but also shocking to see how close in comparison they really truly are. So with that being said, in this video, you saw myself, Mark Tilley. I'm an older test rider that had a lot of time on 2-strokes. And then you saw Justin Jones, one of our younger test riders, has most of his time on 4-strokes. And not surprisingly, I absolutely love and had a smile on my face riding the specially built CR500. It's just a fun motorcycle to ride. It reminds me of the 2-stroke days when all the Japanese brands had 2-strokes, and you could tell the subtle differences between them. It's a old school Honda feel that I really enjoyed. Justin, on the other hand, enjoyed riding the new 4-stroke model from Honda, and I don't blame him. I enjoy riding that motorcycle as well. If I was going for just a fun factor, I'd pick the 500 all day long, and I think that if Justin was going for a fun factor, he'd probably pick the CR450 all day long. As a matter of fact, he said it to me when he handed the CR500 back to me. It's all kind of what your preference is and what you're going for. These aren't two bikes that we would shoot out against each other, but it was just a fun video to make. You guys want to see some other fun videos, or maybe even some more serious versus bikes that are a little bit closer together? Check out dirtbikemagazine.com, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our latest releases.